mofo on a Tuesday. I just realized I was on mute the whole fucking time. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. What is... You guys, that is terrible. Okay. I'm going to end the stream and start over. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Technical difficulties. Not really even technical difficulties. Streamer difficulties, like cognitive issues, maybe. I don't fucking know. I forgot. I muted it before I started, so that way you guys couldn't hear me banging around before the stream started. And yep, look what happened. 18 minutes in. Actually, only 7 minutes. So it's not that bad. At least it wasn't the whole entire stream. Anyway, what I was saying is that the cryptocurrency market cap is now up to just over $4 trillion. ETH is still running. What you did miss that I will say is that, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of ETH. It's not that I don't believe in it. I'm not a Bitcoin maxi. I'm not an ETH maxi. I'm not an XRP maxi. I am not any kind of a maxi. I believe in everything. So I come in peace. Wait, is it this? Is that the Vulcan salute? Or is this the Vulcan salute? I can't remember. I think it's this. I think it's this one. Anyway, whatever. I come in peace, okay? However the fuck it goes. I like everything. I should have been a Bitcoin maxi because then I went to waste all my money on dead dead NFTs. That's where all my Ethereum went. I had Ethereum. I spent it stupid fuckingly on NFTs, and a lot of them fucking died. They're just sitting there waiting for magic to happen. I don't know. Gary V, buy my dead NFTs if you believe in them so much. but yeah, so unfortunately I don't have a lot of ETH, but I have other things, so it's all good. It is all good. All good. All right, let's look at the whole entire point of the cast. That's all the windows I have open. Whoops, wrong button. Wrong button. There we go. There we go. Okay, so yes, I am streaming on X. I'm streaming on YouTube. I am streaming on Abstract. And what else? Oh, Twitch and Kick. I really don't have a whole lot of people following me on there, but it's all good. Essentially, the whole entire point of this stream, you guys, is you can see my screen right now. I've got a lot of news going on. This is going to be sleuthing the news. I'm going back to like 8 a.m. It's currently about 12. So it's about 6 or so hours of news. But anyway, so I have to do this anyway because I don't trust anybody else to sleuth my news for me. I've got to be the sleuther because I know what hits. I know what's interesting. Other people, they might have news people who like sleuth the news for them, or they might have like other like sites where they go to sleuth the news. Well, I am the news sleuther. Okay, you can watch me sleuth the news if you want to, and then you'll know what the fuck is going on, because maybe you just don't know what the fuck is going on. Not everybody has time to do this. Not that I do either, but I am currently unemployed, so hey, yeah, it's not funny. So I got laid off. It's really actually sad. But it's okay. It's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. Okay. This is fine. Fire behind me. It's all going to be okay. But anyway, so let's take a look at some of the stuff that is going on. You guys, I did this last night too. So last night we talked about, if you missed it, I'm sorry, because it was impromptu. I didn't know what the hell I was going to talk about, but we found some good gems. We talked about AOL shutting down their dial-up service yesterday. And then I also threw in the fact that 0.09% of Steam users who took the Steam equipment survey actually still use motherfucking Windows 7. You guys, it's over 15 years old. Who the fuck uses Windows 7? Especially trying to play games on Steam. Like, what games are you even like? I don't get it, you guys. I don't know. Anyway, that was fucking mind-blowing to me. Let's see. Yesterday, we had the CPI. CPI actually already happened. We'll take a look at that and see if anything changed. Let me see. YouTuber who catches predators in Roblox had his account banned. I talked about that for like 15 minutes because that was fucking mind-blowing to me. As somebody who has children and somebody who I hate fucking predatory people. I hate these motherfucking sick ass motherfucking people. I am so sorry, but when I get excited about something or if I'm really passionate about something, I cannot stop swearing, and I fucking hate these stupid motherfuckers who prey on children, especially in video games like Roblox. Think about your childhood and the games that you used to play. And like you're sitting there, you know, like 10 years old, 8 years old, however the fuck old you were when you were playing your video games. And somebody who you're playing with is secretly grooming you. Like that just fucks, like it's terrible. It's fucking terrible. So anyway, what Roblox said is that the people who are trying to catch a predator in Roblox said that it is interfering with their official what do they call it? Oh, it's undermining their official investigations. Fuck you, Roblox. You know what? If somebody is out there catching predators, you fucking let them. You know what else you do? You put them on the fucking payroll. You incentivize it. You say, how many fucking of these sick scumbag motherfucks can you catch? Because we will pay you, please and thank you. You don't ban their accounts, you fucking idiots. What is wrong with you? I just obviously, like, I'm very passionate about this. I fucking hate scumbags who prey on children, and everybody else should too. So I'm gonna write a letter. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I will let it be known that Roblox said it's fucked up. Fuck you. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Anyway. All right, what else did we talk about? Crunchyroll partnered with Delta Airlines to allow passengers to watch anime during flights. So if you like to watch anime during flights, you might want to go to Delta Airlines. Yeah. Raven Quest has some really exciting stuff come up, but I'm going to save that for a different thing here. And yeah, okay. That's pretty much it. Now let's get into like today's news. What the fuck is happening right now? Because you guys probably don't give a shit what happened yesterday. Or maybe you do. What was that, Billy? Returning to work after a refreshing 2 days of cleaning the house, grocery shopping. Couldn't be more accurate. Not me at all. Okay, this is my reply guy. You guys, you know, we got a reply guy a little bit. So this is kind of built in and baked in and all that stuff. So couldn't be me. And also she looks like she's naked, but we don't give away those cookies for free. Well, actually not even paid. Like, what the fuck? Never mind. Okay. The suspected gun. Oh yeah, dude. This is like by my house. Well, not by my house, but this is like this is North Austin. Like this is close to home. I live in Austin. The suspected gunman in the Texas Target shooting that claimed at least 3 lives has been identified as 32-year-old Ethan Nakaner. Wow, you piece of fucking shit. I don't know. I don't really go into stores anymore, but that's just another reason to like use curbside. Now, if they start bombing curbside, then we're all gonna be fucked. But yeah, I don't know. Like, there's like too much wild, weird fucking shit. Too many wild, weird fucking people that like go into places and shoot them up. And I know you're not supposed to live your life in fear, but I'll tell you what. There's some crazy ass motherfuckers that will like do anything to just shoot up the whole fucking place. Like, oh God, monsters walk among us. And that is really sad. Okay, let's see. First, we're going to look into, what do we want to look at first? Let's look at some gaming news first. We'll look at like the general news. We'll see what like people are talking about and gaming chains. And let's see if we can find some good stuff in here. This is actually like 8 hours old, but there's not a whole lot of this. So this one will go actually like really quick. This is like general gaming news. And oh, this one is funny. You guys remember the app for girls who wanted to, it's basically like a Yelp for dating where girls can out guys who are shitbags or, you know, whatever. And they got hacked. And whoever hacked it, like put all of these like women profiles out there. They actually got sued for the data breach because it was literally like the day after it launched, right? Like craziness. So now I guess that there's a counter to this for guys who want to like tell all the bad shit about girls that they dated. Tea on Her has become the #2 free app on the US App Store 10 days after launch. The men-only copy of Tea lets users share red flags, swap info, and get feedback about dating women. Wow. That's fucking hilarious. I don't think I'm on there. I mean, yeah, I'm probably not on there, but we'll see, I guess. I wonder if any of like crypto people are on here. That'd be funny. You guys should search. I think you have to be a guy to be on it. You guys should search some of like the, well, actually maybe not. Okay, let's not say that. Let's not say that. We are everybody's gonna win. I love everybody on this app. Let's not dig up dirt that we don't need to and start drama. Just kidding. All right, let's see. Yatsu, Carrot Coin. I don't really know about Carrot Coin. Do you guys know about this? Actually, yeah. Launch partner, My Hooligan. I think I met these guys when I was at 3XP. I'm pretty sure it was them. It was at like one of the parties. It's like really pretty, really pretty mansion like in the hills, and the Carrot people were there. They were very nice. Osmond Gold is considering taking a streaming break due to burnout and his father's declining health. 6 months? I hope it would be that short. That's really sad. That's just proof that like everybody gets burnt out. Everybody gets burnt out. And we all deal with shit, like whether it be maybe you're having some personal health issues. Maybe you're having depression issues. Maybe one of your pets died that was like dear to your heart, your family, like his, like father's declining health. Like that shit is fucking hard. Take breaks, you guys. Take care of yourself too. Like for real. I really like hope that people really start taking care of themselves, because I didn't for a long ass time. And now like I am taking care of myself and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing the whole time? Like I feel so much better, like so much better. Also get some creatine and put it into your coffee. Creatine actually has, none of this is sponsored, you guys, but that'd be cool if I could get a creatine sponsor, right? Creatine, I take 10 milligrams per day now. I was only doing 5 milligrams. I was kind of like letting it like build up in my system, but it's not to become like this like big ass buff bodybuilder. That's what I had associated creatine with. But if you actually search but if you research the effects of creatine and how it affects like cognitive ability. Obviously I need some more. It affects cognitive ability. Once it actually is built up in your muscles, then like the rest of it actually help your brain. And so it's kind of like one of those like wonder drugs, like a lot of people like me associate it with like bodybuilders and everything like that. But I am telling you, I think a lot of people are going to be taking creatine in the near future once people actually like learn about it. So that's like really exciting. I should do like a segment on that. I'm a news reporter. So I was actually listening to my favorite podcast, which is called Diary of a CEO. And they had on Cody Sanchez, I absolutely love her. She's like the business next door. She's entrepreneur. She's really good at finance. She's really good at content. Like, what can she do? I don't know. But she does so many things. And so she was actually, she was talking about content and everything like that on a Diary of a CEO. And I forgot like where I was going with that. I got excited and I forgot where I was going with it. Yeah, I don't remember, but I'll remember and then like I'll come back to it. There was something that I really wanted to point out that she was talking about, but I can't remember. Oh, fuck, damn it! I hate it when that happens. Okay. Well, IGN was invited to the float out of the Disney Destiny. Okay, I don't care about Disney. Sorry, not sorry. I don't really give a shit about Disney. Well, everybody else has been talking about NVIDIA's GPUs. Lisa Su has discreetly turned AMD into a chip-making phenomenon. So this is actually really interesting. Kathy Wood, like you all know who Kathy is, right? Here, hold on. I'm flipping between screens here. Kathy Wood actually had said something about AMD, about how they like sold a bunch of stuff because the markets were up, and then they actually like reinvested and reallocated some of their funds. Kathy Wood, AMD. So that's actually pretty interesting. Kathy Wood and ARK bought 2,400 shares of AMD today. 234,000 shares of AMD today. That's a lot. I am not a numbers person, you guys, and I'm slightly dyslexic, so sometimes my numbers are like pretty bad. That's crazy. So this could be a spinoff of that. I actually bought like a little bit of AMD too. I used to not buy any stocks at all, but then I was like, I'll buy like a couple things. I really like love her investment strategy. Obviously, she's one of the best. And so when she was like, we are very bullish on Tesla because of the robotics and self-driving vehicles and everything like that. And now they're getting into AMD. So I got a little bit of AMD as well. None of this is financial advice, but yeah. So anyway, so that kind of like is a spinoff of this. Lisa Su has discreetly turned AMD into a chip-making phenomenon, and as the U.S.-China tech war rages, she's at the center of it all. So, yeah, you guys take that with a grain of salt, but you can do your little bit of research on AMD if you like. Who ethically hacked Chrome? Chrome got hacked again? Bro, I swear to God, every, 2 months, It's like, you need to update your Chrome right now because we got fucking hacked. Like, what is Chrome's problem? I hate Chrome. I use Brave. Shout out to Brave. Thank you. I love you guys. You're the fucking best. A really nice team as well. I met them at 3XP a while ago. Let's see. Whoa. That's a lot. Viral climbing game Peak broke its all-time concurrent player record with over 135,000. That's a lot of players to be playing at the same time. Like, bravo to you. Actually, I haven't looked at the Steam charts in a while. Let's look at those real quick. I used to do this every single week when I was at Beam, but it's been a little while, so I haven't actually looked at it. Okay, so they're actually at number 8 right now. Wow, it's on sale. $4.95, you guys. Stardew Valley is number 10. I didn't think it was that high up. I wonder if they had a recent update or something, or maybe because it's on sale. Rust is all the way back down to 15. That was actually climbing like towards the top. I mean, it does depend on like what you look at. I don't necessarily go by current players. I usually go by daily players. I like to get that aggregate number, but these fucking games are always at the top. People love their shooter games. Battlefield 6 open beta, they banned like over 300,000 people in their beta because everybody is like cheating, and like some big Twitch people got banned too. So, hey, don't cheat. They're really trying to combat that. Yes. Okay. Anyway. There's that. Not a whole lot going on in gaming news, really. Taylor Swift. If you guys are watching right now, let me know like what platform you're watching from. Say hi. I do look at my chats every so once in a while. Insider Gaming. Rockstar Games working closely with Remedy Entertainment on Max Payne 1 and 2 remake. Whoa. That's shitty. He has to pay $30,000. That's like a big chunk of like what he's actually raising. That's really shitty. What else is going on? It's 100% tariff free to buy a Mocha NFT on chain. I love Mochaverse. You guys, I got super, super lucky. They were having a contest a couple years ago, and they wanted you to submit something on like why NFTs were important to you or something like that. And I submitted something about On-Chain Monkey and how like I was like bullish and like in their ecosystem and their community and everything like that. And I won a Mochaverse, and that thing is fucking printed. It's printed. It's like the best for all the dead NFTs that I bought and like they went to zero. The one that I actually won, because they were really expensive. I don't know how much they are right now, but maybe it'll show in this. 2.45 ETH. Yeah, that's expensive to me. That's a lot of ETH. But yeah, it's printed. Once they introduced staking, then it's like, brrr, it's still generating. It's in the vault. Let's see. But yeah, that's one of my favorite NFTs of all time is the Mochaverse. I wish I had more. It's okay. One is enough. Let's see. What's going on? Resident Evil. What is this? Witness an exclusive new look at Resident Evil only during Gamescom opening night live. Let's see. Streaming everywhere next Tuesday, August 19th. I need to watch that. It's Gamescom is the 20th through the 24th. I am not going to that, so shout out to everybody who is. Seems like it'd be like really amazing. I need to remember that though. I want to watch that. Resident Evil. What else is going on? A swarm of jellyfish forced a coastal nuclear plant in France to temporarily shut down after clogging its cooling system. Jellyfish. What's wrong with you? Jellyfish. Bad. Oops. 80% of gamers have encountered cheaters online. It's a pretty high statistic. I hate cheaters. I hate cheaters in all forms. Cheaters in games, cheaters on people, like cheaters of the system. Yeah. Fuck y'all, cheaters. Fuck y'all. Ooh, that's not good. Indie dev. A tweet. Is this marketing? Oh, there are probably some people in Web3 who would take offense to that. That's pretty funny though. I like that. Shout out to the indie devs, all you guys making it go round. Ooh, Watcher Guru just said $4,500 ETH. Dang. It's not stopping. Oops, I need another P. It's not stopping. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. I have heard that some people like whales, degens, whatever, they are rotating out of Bitcoin and putting it into Ethereum so that way they can crash it a little bit. We'll see. I don't know if that's true, but I did hear that. Also, there was something today where $40 million of shorts were wiped out from Ethereum today. Crazy. It's up 26%. That's fucking nuts in a week. God dang. God damn. Insane. Oh, the Labubu thief got caught. Approximately, so there is a little store in California. Well, I don't know if they were little, but it was like a shop. It wasn't like a huge, like whatever. Probably family owned, business, small business. They got all of their Labubu stolen. And I mean, think of how devastating that could be. Like $30,000 of anything. I mean, it had to be Labubus. Okay. I'm sorry to everybody who loves Labubus, but I think they're fucking retarded. I'm sorry to say it, but Labubus to me are fucking stupid. I hate them. I should probably join like a Labubu anti-Labubu support group because every time I see one, I get triggered and I'm like, that's the ugliest, stupid fucking thing that anybody could spend their hard-earned money on. But I spend money on stupid shit too, like makeup sometimes, not very often. So maybe that's like whatever. Anyway, $30,000 worth of stolen Labubus were recovered from a home in San Bernardino County, California. Wow. Now all of those little Labubus can go find their little fucking home on your purse. So cool. Good for you. I am glad though that they caught the people who did it because they can return it back to the store. That's a big ass chunk of money for a small business. Like, damn. Rescue all 14 boxes of the cuddly, creepy, retarded ass, motherfucking stupid ass Labubus. Good job. But I am happy for the business. But I could care less about the Labubus, obviously. I got triggered. Sorry about that. Okay, moving on. You can double jump now. Borderlands 4. Who's excited for Borderlands 4? I didn't play the first Borderlands, but I really do like the art style. I should play it. Whoa, this is actually... I totally am on board with this. A study has shown that 73% of players would be willing to verify their identity to prevent cheating in games. Yes. Would you guys? I totally would. Because like I said, I hate cheaters. I think that's terrible. So I'm actually copying some of these stories that are like really sticking out to me because I'm going to be recording some shorts. I'm not recording this, but I'm going to record some shorts. The report also highlighted 42% of respondents had considered quitting a game entirely due to persistent cheating. This is like so true. So true. I know that Off the Grid, they had a huge problem with cheating, which they addressed, I believed. I don't play Off the Grid, so I don't know if it's gotten better, but I know that that was like one of the things on their plate that they were like really, really trying to counter. So yes. Let me see. Let me check my stream really quick. La 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 la. I think I fucked up my stream again. I don't even think I'm on it. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Now I'm on it. Now it's not just my voice. Hello. Holla. Wait, only visible on stream. There we go. I really need to get better at live streaming. I'm just suck at it. I suck at the technicalities of it. I need a producer. Who's a producer? Or, you know, maybe people could be like, hey, we can't see you. It's really simple to do. Thanks, fuckers. Takes on Mischief Mode, presented by Sour Patch Kids. Oh, I love Sour Patch Kids so much. I love them, actually. As their revamp of the famous Grafton farmhouse map goes live. Ooh. I haven't actually played Phasmophobia, but my son played it and he loved it, which is surprising because he doesn't usually like scary things like that, but he liked it. So there you go. Let's see what's else is going on in gaming news. PlayStation Plus turned 15 this year. Wow, happy birthday. Who's this? GameSquare Holdings. We're excited to announce that Stream Hatchet, a GameSquare company, partnered with Ubisoft on the launch of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege X. Using our proprietary technology. Yeah, what's that about? Proprietary technology and talent discovery platform, we delivered influencer strategy and execution at scale. We're proud to partner with Ubisoft in one of the most anticipated releases in tactical gaming. Okay, then. Let's look at Stream Hatchet. Let's see what they're all about. The go-to B2B platform for live streaming data in gaming and esports. Unlock actionable insights to boost performance marketing with streamers and gaming campaigns. That sounds interesting. Okay, I'll look at that later. Mr. Beast will check if you're subscribed to his channel when he meets you. I mean, what if you go to interview Mr. Beast? What if you get that lucky? Or what if you worked your ass off and you just, you know, have that clout and you can be like, hey, Mr. Beast, you want to come on the show? And he's like, yeah, sure, why not? And you're not even following and subscribed to him. Like, how embarrassing. How absolutely embarrassing. The Helldivers are now recruiting. Oh. Starbucks in South Korea has banned customers from bringing desktop PCs and printers. Who the fuck brings a printer into Starbucks? A small but persistent group known locally as Kagon Jock. Why the printer? Like, that's not, why the printer? Why are you bringing a printer into Starbucks? Oh, because it's turning it into, oh, no way, dude. People are setting up their own cubicles. That's actually really funny. Look at the Starbucks logo. Look at what they did to it. They turned it into a customer service rep. That's hilarious. logo. That's so funny. Banning the use of desktop computers, printers, power strips, and large partitions inside its stores. Wild, wild. I should, it'd be really funny. I'm not really into pranks at all. Pranksters just, they really get under my skin. But pranks that like don't necessarily hurt people and are kind of funny, that would be funny for somebody to do this in the United States and see how long it actually takes. Maybe I should do that. Like, show up with my partition and set up shop with my laptop and my printer and my power strips and everything. That's super funny. And you should have like your business logos and like sticky notes and like pins and everything too. Wow. They're like, hey, you get the fuck out. Thanks. Bye. Super funny. Okay. That's actually a surprisingly funny story that I really enjoyed. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I sleuth my own news, because sometimes you find little gems like that. Like, not everybody is going to appreciate that and think it's super funny, but I can guarantee you that there is people who are going to think that is really funny. Like me. Maybe I got a weird sense of humor. I don't know. I don't know. There's actually a lot of gaming news. Behold. What's September? What is that? I don't think I have any subscribers on Twitch. Not that I'm like suggesting, but I don't have any subscribers on Twitch. If anybody wants to help a sister out, you are more than welcome to. Let's see. It's not playing. It just keeps circling. Oh, it was actually going to start playing. You can only see a part of it, but. Let me fix it for you. Hold on. Ooh. September. Oh, interesting. Okay, you guys, September is coming up. Who's excited? Maybe I'll get my first sub. That'd be cool. That would be amazing. That would be so cool. I like people who run subathons because that takes so much like hard work and dedication, honestly. So much work. Like I stream for like maybe like 1 to 2 hours, and honestly it takes a lot out of you because you're like on, right? Maybe you just gotta like work up to it, but it takes a lot out of ya. Take 2 CEOs, star charges. I would pay $100 for GTA 6. I think it's worth it. I mean, I think there's some people who would literally, if they got early access to play GTA, I'm willing to bet they would pay thousands. I don't think millions, but I think definitely thousands. I could see some people like who have the means to, they'd probably pay like 10, maybe even 20K, especially if they're a streamer and they can play early and get people to like watch it and sub to their channel and all of that. Like, it's kind of a good strategy to like get some new viewers. So it might be worth it. But yeah, I think a lot of people would be willing to pay way more than $100, especially if they get early access. Let's take a look at blockchain gaming and see what's going on. Actually, first I want to try to edit my thumbnail on abstract because I have never been able to do that before. I think once I got it, but usually it gives me some sort of an error. Here, I'll show you. Oh, there we go. Let's save it. I think you need to like back it up just a little bit. Oh, by the way, shout out to Black Cap. He tipped me 1,000 Abster last night during my stream. That is so nice. Thank you. Thank you, Black Cap. I really appreciate you. My screen is freaking out. Wow, 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 wow. It just keeps going deeper and deeper into the matrix, repeating itself. It's mesmerizing. It's mesmerizing like a fire. Anyway, he tipped 1,000 Abster. And that was really like, that made my day. But I didn't see it until later. And then I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Appreciate him. That's so nice. I don't know why, but he did. Okay, so I don't know why people tip. I don't know why people subscribe, but I guess that the content was contentin'. It was on fire. Okay, blockchain gaming. Is anything going on, or is Web3 blockchain gaming dead? Let's find out what's going on. I know that Treasure actually, they had games building on Treasure Chain, but they basically cut that out because they were running out of runway. They had to pivot, which is understandable. They pivoted and they went the AI route. So now they have a team. Well, I don't know if it's a team. I actually need to check it out. But Treasure has AI agents. And now, as of, I believe, yesterday, you can actually unleash your AI agent and you can have it play Fishing Frenzy, which is kind of cool. Like, I definitely need to check that out. So that happened. So... but yeah, they're not really like Web3 gaming anymore, but that is something that happened, which is kind of exciting and I think kind of cool. I think a lot of AI agents get released and we really don't see the utility. Like, does anybody actually use Uptember? Hey, David, what's up? Does anybody actually use AI agents in their daily, like day-to-day life? I am curious to know because I actually don't. Which is kind of sad. I probably should, but I don't really like know how. I know how to buy them. You know, I know how to buy them. I know what platform to go to buy them, but I don't know how to actually like put them into motion. Maybe I should research that. You know what, you guys? I'm going to put that on my motherfucking to-do list. And we are going to put that on our to-do list here live. God, I spilled my coffee. God damn it. Deploy one that is useful. Okay. That is on my official to-do list. Let's fucking go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, back to gaming, back to gaming. I get sidetracked like, bing. Block Lords, Massive Lords is now on Revolut. Okay, we're going to scan through these pretty quickly because a lot of it is just not like actual, like super exciting things. Shout out to My Neighbor Alice though. My Neighbor Alice, you guys, I love their team. They're just so nice. And there's a lot of like reply guys out there and they'll reply like the fire symbol or, you know, stuff like that. But My Neighbor Alice, when they reply, like they actually have meaningful replies and I appreciate that. So shout out to My Neighbor Alice. Ooh, whoa, that's actually pretty big news, to be honest with you. Lumitera is coming to Monad. Monad has been Monad has been cooking for a while. If you are in crypto, you know that Monad is, they put the bread in the oven on like 5 degrees. Okay, it's been fucking years for it to bake. Things take time. I know. But I remember when it was like Monad and Abstract and people were like, you know, which one is going to release first. I remember like some people are like, I'm thinking of launching a Monad. I'm thinking of launching an Abstract. I'm not really sure which one. And then Abstract obviously came out and I mean, they're like, you know, doing a bunch of shit. Monad, I think they finally said that it was like a couple weeks ago. They finally said, we're launching in September or October 2025. So August, September, October. So that is actually very soon. So it sounds like from this that they're going to be launching sooner than later, I would say. Lumitera is coming to Monad. So are they going to leave Immutable? That is interesting. I really do wonder if they will leave Immutable. There's a lot of games on Immutable. Shout out to them. You know, they're pretty much like, they are, I don't know if I would consider them a publisher, kind of. They kind of act as one in a way. But they have a lot of games building on Immutable, so we'll see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, shall we? Yes. Can you guys see that again? Nope. Is that it? I like that. I like that. They've merged together. Cute. That is so cute. Okay. Let me put this back where it was. Here you go. What else is going on? This news is just flashing me by. I'm not being a very good reply guy. Oh, dude, that guy who shot up Target yesterday, he killed a child. Oh, that like makes me want to cry. I wish I didn't read that. That is so sad. So sad. Let's see what they say. Train your agents, market their skills, and profit off their expertise. When life gives you Loomies, here's how you make Luminade. Very catchy. How the game works. Your AI agents. What AI agents? I didn't even know that Lumitera has AI agents, to be honest with you. So that's news to me. We'll learn how you play and gain intelligence. Intelligence is represented on chain as a programmable, ownable asset. So the entities that I currently know that have AI agents, we just talked about Treasure, and so now Lumitera. And then there is also one for Gigaverse. It is, let me actually bring it up. I have like 500,000 browsers, and the people that I worked with at Beam, they would always make fun of me, like in a friendly way. But the other one is called Fireball. So Fireball is actually automates playing Gigaverse. So if you don't want to play rock, paper, scissors every day, and if you don't want to do the fishing thing, you can go to Fireball. So these agents actually just play the game for you. So those are the three that I know of. Fireball, Treasure, and now Lumitera. But I don't know where you get these agents from. Maybe it says, maybe we just need to like chill the fuck out and read it. Okay. In-game features, 1 second blocks, real-time data feeds, true. Early access. Okay, here we go. Begins August 13th at 8 p.m. Hong Kong time. Be a part of Luminate coverage event. More info. Let's look into this, you guys. This is something that creators would definitely be interested in. And since I don't gatekeep and I like to support creators, I may need to get this word out. Lumitera Monad Celebration. Progress. 0 out of 28. What? Participate in Yap to win. Hold on. Let me actually pull up my other browser because I don't do... This browser has no crypto. This browser has crypto. And a bunch of other shit, as you can see. Hold on. I'm going to connect my wallet off the screen so you guys can see how much money I don't have. I think I connect with Ronin. Yeah. Wait, is Lumitera on Immutable or are they on Ronin? Or are they on both? I feel like they're on Immutable. No, that's Treeverse. Okay, that's Treeverse. My bad. It's hard to keep track. Guys, it's hard to keep track. But yeah. No, they're on Ronin. My password is 8 miles long. As it should be. 1, 2. One, two, 1, 2. Okay, give me a moment to connect to my wallet and then I'll come back to the screen. My Ronin wallet is down bad. It was okay for a while. Not anymore. There we go. We are connected. I still don't have any progress even after connecting my wallet. I did all your fucking quests. Oh, okay. I see. So they're going to say hold 1 million nads. Hold 5 DAC. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay, let's do a little bit of a dive into the monad eco. Add monad testnet. I think I have it, but it's in Solana. Do they have monad for Ronin too? I'm confused. Please enter a valid address. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Your address holds less than 0.03 ETH on Ethereum. 3 transactions. Well, sorry, I don't keep ETH in my Ronin. Okay, let me do a different one. Hold on. Bada bing. There we go. I really don't have any ETH on here either. I'm telling you guys, I spent all my ETH. Like, I spent all of it. I really don't have a lot of Ethereum. Okay, I'll have to get some ETH later and like play with this and see what it is exactly. I'm assuming these are like, they've got to be meme coins on Monad, right? They have to be. It's got to be. Anyway, that's interesting. But okay, I will look into that later. Anyway, excited to see what they're doing with their AI agents. Let me copy this so I don't forget it. We'll come back to you. I have too many browsers and I need to organize real quick. Sorry. Blammo. All right, good. Done. Done and done. Wow, breaking news. Floyd Weathers' daughter, Yaya, not pregnant with Envy. Okay, well, I guess now that that news is out, we can shut down shop. All right. Oh, cute. I love Sleepagotchi. I don't have a Solana Saga. I was going to get one, but I didn't. Not yet. Not yet. Is there anything like really going on? 3 days until Raven Quest Treasures Below. They are actually going to be on Epic Games. I think that they said they're going to be on like the front page of Epic. So that is really exciting. So 3 days until that hits. That's good. What is this? ZBD says its Bitcoin rewards are driving 100% retention growth in mobile games. The Olive Garden of play to earn apps. Okay. Got it. What else is going on in gaming? Anything exciting? Not a whole lot. Eve Frontier. I love Aether. Following a year of comprehensive data analysis, Aether is adjusting the K values for all GPU specifications. If you guys are not on board with cloud computing, I don't know what is wrong with you, but it is the future. the future. This update aims to better align cloud host staking requirements with current market demand, thereby accelerating growth. That's good. So currently there's like AWS, right? AWS. They have a whole like, I don't even know how many servers they have and how many like GPU compute they have, but it's a lot. But I think it's, it's not exactly cheap, especially if you're a business who needs cloud computing. But Aether is actually affordable for businesses, and they have a really, really, really good uptime. According to them, it's like 99.9%, which is obviously very important. I mean, we've seen AWS go down like how many times? And when it goes down, it goes down. I mean, they usually have it back up like pretty quickly, but still, any amount of downtime, I think when you have a cloud server can be very frustrating, especially if you're running a business off of it. So yeah, I'm very bullish on Aether for that reason. I think that they are definitely going to be one of the big contenders. They have staking as well. So they have like their normal staking and then they have gaming staking. So either one of those, but yes. Let's see. Glassnode. Try to quickly scan through this just to see if anything is going on. Kudis. Not a whole lot going on. Calamity tutorial is here. Okay. $1,000 in Ronin. Wow. That's cool. I am excited for Domi Online. Medieval fantasy MMORPG with no level or skill cap, where death has real consequences. Be prepared for an epic battle. Yeah. Next milestone is open alpha release. I think a lot of people are anticipating this as well. They have been building for a while. They've had like, I think 1 or 2 playtests, but if you are a MMORPG fan, you're probably waiting for Domi Online as well. But no rush. It's okay. It's live. Who's Bert? Meme coin? Oh, is that the little Pomeranian? Let's see.
What up, warriors? It's me, Bert, the king of fluff, the meme coin maverick, and the mayor of Solana. I'm coming to Katana Inu. Let's show them teeth, sharpen them tails, and settle this on the battleground. Are you ready, Bert fam?
That's cute. I like it. Okay, so it's not the little Pomeranian. It's like Paddington Bear, kind of, in a way. I like it. I like it. Web3 gaming is not dead, but it's a little bit boring right now. There was something from Immutable. I'm sure it'll be on this feed, but so that the old fruit lady. I'm excited for the beacon to come out as well. I do like that. Okay, let's switch over from the individual games until... Let's switch over from the blockchain games, the individual games. I want to look at gaming chains and see like what's going on there, if there's anything exciting. One thing that I really could use an AI agent for is to do this and like look for like viral stories, but I don't know how exactly that would work with like knowing the culture of the space, right? Like I feel like knowing the culture of the space is like a very, very human thing because an AI agent might look at like this post and say, oh, it got 25K impressions. Like, how does it know if it's actually like a good viral story? Because I mean, people bought the hell out of shit all the time. Or if it's like a kind of like a quirky story that like maybe not a lot of people are talking about, right? Something like that. So that's the only like thing with AI agents that I'm not 100% sure about how that would work. However, I guess we could give him a try. I might have to talk to Butoshi. He's like the AI king. Butoshi is a very talented person. Let's see. Play Cambria Arena. I can't talk. Play Cambria Arena is heating up. I haven't played Cambria yet, actually. I've seen it. I just haven't played it yet. Intern is in the chat. Okay, this is what I was going to say about Immutable. Immutable Play is open to all games. So this is actually big news because up until now, Immutable has been Web3 games only. So they're saying, you know what? We're not going to gatekeep anybody. We are going to actually open it up to Web2 studios, and they got Ubisoft as a part of that. Kind of not surprised because Ubisoft has one of their games, like I think it's like Captain Laserhawk, and then they have another game as well. I don't remember the name of it, but so they have a couple games on Immutable as well. So I'm not surprised to see them the first to jump on board, but I think that's really good. So this will make Immutable the first platform in the world where Web2 studios can offer crypto rewards to their players. Why open to Web 2? A little over a year ago, Immutable Play didn't exist. Since then, we've grown to 5.6 million wallets, onboarded a total of 660 games, representing 70% of the Web3 market. They are a titan. Like, you can't deny that. Regardless of what you think, like, some of the games are building or whatever, they have a lot of games. Excuse me. So, however, the amount of games classed as Web3 is still small. Last year, more Web2 games were launched on Steam every 32 days than have launched on Web3 in the past 7 years. What? Okay, let's read that again. More Web2 games were launched on Steam every 32 days than have launched on Web3 in the last 7 years. What? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I did not realize that. Let's see here. Web 2 is bigger than Web 3. Okay, yes, we know that. We're a small chunk of the gamer pie. We're still a little chunk. There's more IP for our players to enjoy, more users to bring to the ecosystem and existing games, and more companies to bring into crypto. Today, we're starting to bridge them over to Web 3, but why now? Since Immutable Play launched, we've seen increasing interest from traditional Web2 studios who are beginning to recognize the power of Web3 incentives as a cheaper, more retentive user acquisition strategy. These studios spend over $300 billion every year on user acquisition and will inevitably shift to the most efficient strategy once it becomes available. So Web3 is finally becoming a realistic strategy for them. Epic Games' court case means that games can sell NFTs via the App Store without a 30% fee. Clarity Act will exclude certain video game acts assets from being digital commodities. Stablecoins have emerged as a simple payment infrastructure for non-crypto natives. The cold start problem is gone. This is really long. Real scale and tech improvements have allowed us to get extremely good at onboarding users. The landscape has changed so much over the last 12 months. We're now in talks with multi-billion-dollar studios about how they can launch gaming tokens. So what it means, from today, any Web2 studio that meets our quality bar can integrate with Immutable Play. It'll give our players access to more top tier games, bring in more users to the ecosystem, act as a stepping stone. Every game that uses Immutable Play is one step closer to adopting Passport, creating NFTs, and launching a token. It's how we soft onboard the next 10,000 Web2 games by solving their biggest problem, which they just said was user acquisition, before we talk about tech. Okay, it took Steam 5 years to reach 500 games on their platform. Immutable Play just hit 500 games in 1 year, representing 70% of the crypto gaming market. Nice. That's actually pretty bullish news. If you're a game that wants to acquire players for rewards, no matter if you're from Web2 or Web3, apply here. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty bullish. So let's see how that looks in, I guess they're starting it today, it sounds like. Yeah, as of today. So let's see how this looks in a few months. I'm curious to see. I'm excited. I hope that a lot of Web2 studios are open to this. That would be exciting. If you guys aren't familiar with Immutable Play, I'll show you what it looks like real quick. I think it's actually under my daily logins. There it is. So it's a website. I don't think that they have an actual application or an app, whatever. But this is their rewards platform. So essentially every day you can come down here. They used to have it anyway. You've qualified. Redeem soon. For gamers, draw 18. Maybe you can't collect every day. You used to be able to like spin this like little thing and like you would get gems, and then gems you can in turn purchase keys, and then keys will have different rarities, and then depending on the rarity you can qualify for bigger and better prizes, which I mean 399 IMX. I don't know what the price is for IMX right now, but you could just like let that sit. You could use it in game. And so that is part of it, is the rewards. They also have in the game section, which this is what they're going to be onboarding Web2 onto, which is featured games. And so if we take a look at Freya, the Starfall, which I am a fan of, that's why I'm picking it. They always have the trailer. They have a little bit about the game, and then you can actually do quests. So by completing quests, you are getting gems, which then gems, you buy the keys, like that whole, so that's how that fits in. But then there's also in-game. So they have the API with games. And so that's how they can do in-game quests, which is obviously what games want. So that's how the whole entire user acquisition strategy is built into this platform. So Immutable, I am rooting for you, to be honest with you. I would love to see Web2 games come in. Ubisoft is obviously a huge player in the game, but I'm sure that there are plenty of indie Web2 games who are going to be like, hell yes, let's go. Does Immutable charge, or will they charge some of these games to be on this platform? I honestly don't know. That's something that probably only the Immutable team and the games who, you know, maybe like want to come on would know. But I would assume that if it is a Web2 game, like maybe they get a little bit of a perk, or maybe like a trial or something like that. So Because otherwise, just like Web3 games, like a lot of like Web2 indie games, they don't have thousands of dollars to be throwing around and all of that. So yeah, we'll see. Ramen Cash, what's up? How's it going, friend? Ramen Cash, Ramen Cash. Everybody loves Ramen Cash. Oh, I don't know why I don't have my chat box up here. Why? I have a problem with my Streamlabs where I cannot figure out the chat box. I have I have the chat box like thing, the little like plugin. I've got it as a source. I've even got it on my window. You can see here. Look, there's where it's supposed to be, but it doesn't show up. Let me see. Maybe if I can like refresh it. But I don't like that because I like to be able to see like on the screen. Not that a lot of people chat in my chats, but still. Refresh cache. Oh, there we go. Freya is broken, but I sort of like it. You know, I hear you. It is sort of broken. Yes. I don't know if you know it, but they were only browser and now they have a mobile app too. So I haven't played a whole lot on mobile, but I love my mobile games. You know, there's nothing better like at the end of a long day than going from your computer playing games to laying in your bed playing games in your mobile. Oh, Ramen Cash said my X chat doesn't work in Streamlabs. Okay. It used to, but not anymore. Maybe you need to do what I did. So I got it to show up here. So if you double click on your chat box source and then go into browser settings and then refresh it from the current page. I think it just needed like a little bit of a refresh. A little bit of a refresh, Ramen Cash. We'll see. But Ramen, I hope you're doing really good. I haven't talked to you in a long time, friend. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Yes. There's a lot of games on here though. All of these have quests. My poor eyes and mobile games. Yeah, I hear you. I feel ya. I feel ya. Well, if you say my poor eyes, you are not probably going to be a fan of what I'm sharing right now, which is this this whole entire X Pro tweet deck mess of a fucking mess here that we have. You know, I really honestly, I should have recorded my whole thing that I just did for Immutable because I didn't plan it, but I think that I nailed that. I think that was actually really good. I should have recorded that. I'll have to like download my VOD or something like that and like clip that up. But yeah, I probably should have recorded that. That's okay. It's okay. Looking at some of the gaming chains, what else is going on in the gaming chain world? Anything exciting? You're building. I would like to see Flow get some traction. I think it actually is a really good, interesting chain. They just don't have a lot of like pull, you know? As far as what I see anyway. But their tech is actually pretty good. If you read their white paper, it says actually the tech is like pretty interesting. Ancient 8 vibe coding. Equip the vibe phase complete. Etherlink. Oh wait, no. Okay, so wait. Backtrack. Flow is good, but it was actually Oasis blockchain that I was thinking of that has like really good tech on the back end. It's interesting. But Oasis, I think there were games and like real asset holders, Sega, SBI Group, like they've got some really big backing. There are some pretty OGs in the East, but they don't have a lot of traction, and I don't know why. Ramen Cash said, okay, my eyes are cooked now. I know. I'm sorry. This is like this. I can do this. To me, this is normal. I don't know. I'm just so used to it. Like having like a million things going on. Plus everything is segmented. So like if I get tired of looking at the blockchain game news or lack thereof, I can go to content creators and like see like what they're talking about and see if there's anything like viral that I should be paying attention to, or the regular, I call this like the boomer news. Yeah. So I'm sorry your eyes are cooked. Cards on Flow. Yes, yes, yes. It's taken me a long ass time to curate all of this, you guys. A long time. What does Mythical Games got going on? Mythical Games, they're doing good. Faithful Rivals, you're the manager. Okay, yeah, we know, we know, we know, we know. What else? Base. Gaming on Say? Yeah. Because the Say game night is back with Indie Glory. What's that? Idol Glory. Oh, Indie Glory, Idol. I can't read. Okay, my eyes are cooked too, Ramen. You just put me to the test. I mistakenly read Idol as indie, or maybe I just have indie games from the whole like immutable spiel, but we'll see. Avalanche, a world record for the most animators in a single film is 1,897. Let's break it. I needed a comma there because I almost read it as 1897, like a year, but that's okay. Most animators in a single film is 1,897. That's a hell of a lot of animators. Let's break it. Draw your frame, claim it as an NFT, and be a part of history. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, Ramen, get to work, buddy. Get to drawing. That's cool. Who's going to participate in this? Are you going to be a part of history as one of the animators for the Avalanche single film? Okay, but here's the difference. Or here's a question, I guess. What film was this that broke the record? I need to see, because is it an actual movie? Like, is it like a cohesive thing that like makes sense and was like planned out? Or is it like this where it's just like a fucking hodgepodge of like everybody putting in a little clip? Like, there is a difference, I think. Well, let's see. Let me see. What film is this? Ramen, I cannot draw a circle. That's a lie, Ramen. You stop lying to my face like that. I know you can draw a circle. World record animators film. World record. Nor does it identify a specific film associated with such a record. The documents discuss the history of animation. Blake, blake, blake. I wonder if ChatGPT knows. Hi, bestie. That's not a lie. I talk to it every single day like it's actually a person, and I'm kind of ashamed. The world record. What film? Blamo. Let's get to the bottom of it. Refers not to a mainstream commercial animation, but to a special collaborative, a big fucking collab, okay? The Tate movie project titled The Itch of the Golden Knit was screened at Tate Britain in London. According to Guinness World Records, this film holds the most individual contributions to an animated film at 1,897. Okay, so Google 0, ChatGPT 5, 1. Ooh, let's see if Grok can get it right. Oh, Elon, you're going to be so mad at me. Personally, I can't wait. Like Elon would ever watch this. You never know. You never know. Let's see what Grok says. We'll let it search for a little bit. And actually think harder. Okay. We'll let it go to its max capacity. So the record is entitled to a big... It's associated with a creative collective art endeavor. Okay, now I want to see what it looks like. Okay, so it's kind of the same. It's not a big cohesive thing, which is not what Avalanche will be either. So I think that is a fair competition. But I do want to see what it looks like too. Let's see. This itch of a golden knit. The itch of a golden knit. The itch of a golden knit. Is there a trailer for this shit? The itch of a golden knit. Is there a trailer for this shit? That has a really nice ring to it, you guys. Like a lot. No trailer. Okay. You know what we got to do now? We got to go. YouTube.
Insights sharing, a feature that lets monetizing creators.
Okay, no, that's not what I was looking for. It's funny that's still up though. Oh, here it is. Oh, sorry. We're not watching the whole thing. Wow! Cute. Kids are amazing. The itch of the golden knit. I don't know what a golden knit is actually. What is that? We'll find out in a second. Now we're going down a rabbit hole. I like it. What's gone? The golden knit. This is really cute. Okay, I would say here's my opinion on this. This is really fucking cute. It's pretty good. Avalanche people, if you want to compete and break the world record, do a good fucking job, because the last thing I want to see is a bunch of circles that Ramen Cash tries to draw but can't. And just because it has more animators, then, you know, I mean, it's a cute idea, but yeah, make it good, because this is actually pretty good from what I've seen so far. It's got the music, it's got the weird art, it's got a golden knit, whatever the fuck that is. And oh yeah, I forgot to search. What is a golden knit? And we have to see what Grok said about it too. What is a golden knit? Did Grok find it? It sure did. Okay, Google 0, Grok, and ChatGPT 1. What does it say about it? 33-minute animated film was created. Tate movie project. Da, 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 da. Children ages 5 to 13. Cute. Cute. That is so cute. A golden knit is a fictional object from the animated film. The knit, like the egg of a louse, that's incredibly valuable and powerful. The plot revolves around a boy named Beanie who ends up on a wild adventure to find it, because the golden knit is the only thing that can save the sun from going out and basically prevent the end of the world. Oh my goodness. That's a pretty good storyline. Okay, we'll have to share this and copy it so other people do not have to search for it. Oh wait, what did they say about it? We made an animation with 2,000 plus frames, and each one will be traced by a unique person. Okay. We built a site that automates the entire process. Once all the frames are complete, we'll stitch them into a final film and finally break the record. To sweeten the deal, we have referral rewards. Just click on invite friends on the top right-hand corner. An Avalanche Casio watch. That's actually pretty cool. All right, we'll check that out later. Okay, I won't comment that actually. But that's pretty dope. I want to see, will this show us like what they're trying to beat or what they're trying to make? Do you guys' videos load slow on desktop ever? Because mine are like not.
The world record for the most animators in a single film is 1,897. That's embarrassing. If a bunch of little British kids can set a record,
Oh my
then
God.
why can't a bunch of chronically online, socially awkward adults? No reason, and we plan on smashing this record. We spent the last 3 months preparing the most genius plan imaginable. We built this wonderful website that anybody can go to and be a part of this record. How? Simple. Let me show you. Just go to record.avax.network, sign in with your Twitter, trace a unique frame that will be in our final animation, input your EVM wallet for an airdrop on Avalanche, then hit submit. That's it. So tell your best friend, tell your mom, tell your XRP uncle we want to smash this record. In the name of Avalanche, in the name of adoption, let's make history. Record.avax.network, go.
Go now. Okay, I will do that later when I'm done with sleuthing the news. Oh, wow. Somebody commented best viewers on Streamboo. Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much for your comment, you fucking scammer. Let's see. Sometimes I hate Twitch. It's either like people who are like best viewers, so that way you can stream bot, which obviously I don't do because I think there's maybe like one person watching on Twitch at like one time, one concurrent viewer. I don't know who you are, but I love you. So obviously I don't stream bot. So it's either like one of those guys or it's like somebody else who will be like, hey, like, I like your stream, blah, 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 blah. And they'll like converse with you for like a few minutes. And then they'll be like, can I have your Instagram or can I have your Discord? Because I want to like sell you artwork or like sell you visuals or whatever. And you're like, I guess we're not friends anymore. You're done. You're done. What's going on with Solana? Solami Gaming. Mealy, watch, predict, win in real time on any stream, built for creators, community, and rewards. I'll look at that later. I will. The developers on Monad are cooking. Yeah. Did I put the Lumitera coming to Monad? Okay, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. So far, here's the news that I bookmark. News of the day that is I like and I think is actual news. The Tea on Her has become the #2 free app. A study has shown that 73% of players would be willing to verify their identity to prevent cheating. Starbucks in South Korea has banned customers from bringing desktop PCs, printers, and partitions, and the cables, power strips. So you cannot do that anymore in Starbucks in South Korea, just in case you were wanting to. Lumitera is coming to Monad with AI agents. Immutable is onboarding to Immutable Play Web 2 games. And as we just saw, AVAX plans to beat the world record animation in a single film. That's actually not bad news. We haven't even gotten into the boomer news or the crypto news or whatever else, content creator news. Yeah, and it's almost 2:00, which means that it's almost time for me to break my fast. Fuck yes, I love to eat healthy shit now because I found out I'm pre-diabetic and I have fatty liver disease, so I gotta clean things up and everything. I'm just gonna eat eggs and avocado like every fucking day, but you know what? It's okay because I'm getting fucking healthy and I'm not gonna die from eating shit food. And I'm exercising. I love you. That's my song of the day. Bye. Let's see. It actually is really well. Okay, so no, it's not really hard. I shouldn't even say that. At first, it was really hard. It was really hard for me to like break my carbohydrate and sugar addiction. But since I cut them out and now I'm eating healthy foods, I even put bok choy in my soup because it has extra calcium and I wasn't getting enough. Once you start tracking every single little thing that you eat like a psychopath, it actually becomes very apparent that most of us are nutritionally deficient in a lot of things. And oh my gosh, there's just, oh, it's crazy. Like being deficient in magnesium has a really detrimental effect, and not very many people take a magnesium supplement. You totally should. Actually, yeah. Okay, I won't say anything, but make sure that you know the exact nutrients that you're putting into your body so that way you can either supplement or do things like incorporate bok choy into your soup to get enough calcium. You guys, the only way that we are going to make it is if we are all healthy and all of that. So that's my health spiel for the day. But I am excited to eat in 30 minutes and break. I think I can break my fast actually. I do like a 16-hour. And it's not even really hard. Like once you get into it, it's easy fucking peasy. More people should do it. Although I haven't done like a 72-hour fast. I want to someday. So that way my body can get into autophagy. And basically what autophagy does is it cleans out the bad cells. It like sweeps away the bad cells and it makes room for regenerating new cells, including stem cells. Stem cells are cells that they can go like anywhere in your body. They're like very versatile. And so it's like super duper important. But yeah, when I break my fast, I'll be at like 17 hours fast, or maybe I'll go longer. I don't know. Sometimes I like to like push myself into the limit and see how long I can go. Not necessarily without eating. I mean, yeah, I guess it's without eating, but you know, fasting. The slow fast. The slowest fast. Anyway. Sorry, that was gross. That was disgusting, and I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I should actually get up and move around for a little bit. But we'll do that in like a little bit. Okay. Happy XP update day to those who celebrate. Thanks, Abstract. Yes, I already got mine. Yes, I did. I claimed it. I think we're almost done with gaming chain news. Almost. I did hear that Tron is going to be on Coinbase. I think it stands for Telegram Open Network. In case nobody was curious. Just in case. Block times have been reduced to 400 milliseconds. Monad BFT is live. Okay, is Monad something that we're going to need to like start paying attention to like right now? Because it's going to go whoosh, whoosh. Everybody wants to know what is the alpha and how can I make money and what is about to motherfucking skyrocket and go motherfucking parabolic. Is it going to be Monad? Zora, which is, Base, came out with the Base app. The Base app uses Zora on the back end for their creator tokens, and Zora was up 42%. Okay, that's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. Let's see what it's at right now. Beep, bop, boop. Ooh, that is not what I typed in. What the hell? Has a mind of its own. But I was talking about 10 coins, so that's super fucking weird. Holy fucking shit, y'all. Okay. Wow. In 24 hours, though. Okay. I was looking at it from like all time. I was like 509%. It went from 43 to 509% in 24 hours. Okay, it's actually down a little bit, so it's doing a healthy retracement, I would say. None of this is financial advice. In 7 days, it's up 81.7%, you fucking degens. Wow. Crazy. That's not bad. So my point is, what do we need to start paying attention to in order to make that generational wealth that we all want and deserve? I've been in this game for a long time and I do not have the generation of wealth yet, unfortunately, but I'm manifesting it. I'm manifesting it. I am doing it not so that I can buy a G-Wagon or a Bentley or anything like that. I am doing it just to be free. That's it. That is it. Pay off my student loans, buy a little tiny house. I don't need a big one. And just, be free. That's all I want. I don't need like a bunch of fancy shit. I just want to be free and maybe like travel. And yeah, travel more. That would be amazing. So if anybody knows how I can get that in like the next couple like days or months, that'd be that'd be amazing. What if Monad is our key to that? We'll have to see. Anyway, test net change log. But when it mainnet, do you not stay up to so if Aardvark watched this show, they would know because I just went over it. They're launching very soon. It's like September or October. For the lazy ones out there. Oh, thanks. That's great. Consensus mechanism upgraded from fast hot stuff to Monad BFT. What is Monad BFT? What does that acronym stand for? Something I can't even guess. I'm usually pretty good at acronyms, but bad with numbers, great with acronyms. What is Monad BFT? Let's ask Grok because I don't think ChatGPT is going to know that one. I hope that you all like these rabbit holes that I go down. I hope it's valuable information that you'll never forget. And you like these little fun facts that you're getting. What is Monad BFT? Oh, it's just at Monad. Nope. Let's go. Ooh. New words I don't know. Monad BFT is a high performance Byzantine fault tolerant. Monad BFT is a high performance Byzantine fault tolerant BFT consensus protocol developed by Monad. Wow, I have never heard of that in my life. That makes me so excited. We are actually learning new things today. Well, I am. What is this? Or is this breaking it down already? Single. Linear communications. Do any other blockchains use BFT, or is it specific to Monad? Because I know that Solana uses like a time consensus mechanism, which is specific to Solana, but they're not specific to Monad, but are used by several other blockchains to ensure agreement among nodes in the presence of faulty or malicious actors. That's good. BFT protocols are particularly common in permissioned and some public blockchains due to their ability to provide fast finality and tolerate up to 1/3 of nodes being Byzantine, faulty, or malicious. Oh, by being Byzantine. So Byzantine means faulty or malicious? Byzantine fault tolerant. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Below are examples of other blockchains using BFT or its variants. Cosmos, Hyperledger, Stellar, Ripple, Algorand, Near Protocol, DM, Aptos, and Sui. Interesting. Cue that, the more you know. Cue that graphic. That was amazing. I am excited about that. Okay, anyway, PFT is live. WebSockets, precompiles, JIT, EVM, and more. Wow. Cool. Okay. I like it. That is going in the news. That would actually tie in really good with the Lumitera. Lumitera is planning AI agents on Monad. We've got to be getting really close to launch. Got to be. Which, if I were you, I would probably, and what I should do as well, is do some more stuff on their test net, just in case there's an airdrop, but I don't know. Is there an airdrop? You guys tell me. Are we bullish on Monad? Hell yeah. Actually, I should put that into my list of... I want to put them in my list of blockchains that I pay like more specific attention to, which is going to be not that, not that, not that, not that, not that. I think it's actually this one. You guys, I've got a lot of lists. You're probably on one. I don't follow a lot anymore, but I definitely put a lot of shit on lists. Because I was following way too many people, and then I unfollowed mass, and then I was afraid my account was going to get banned, but it didn't. So now I'm like scared. So now I don't unfollow anymore. I just like put everybody on the list. Okay, good story. What else is going on with gaming chains? Beamball, happy hour Beamball. Ooh, they're going to be at Gamescom. I so wish I was going to go to Gamescom. If anybody wants to sponsor me to go to Gamescom, I will go. Like, what do you want? What do you want? You want content? You want interviews? You want B-roll? You want... What do you want? Let me know. Let me know. You just have to fly me out from Austin, Texas to Cologne, Germany. I will need flight pay. This is a lot to ask. But what is the worst somebody is going to say no? Like, if you don't ask, you will never know. Okay, so I would need a plane ticket from Austin to Cologne, Germany. I would need hotel. And I'll tell you what, I'll pay for my own food because I want to eat healthy anyway. So... if anybody knows Guy, right here, sitting here. I've wanted to go to Gamescom every year, and I just haven't been able to go. So, yeah, I would love to go to Gamescom. If anybody knows anybody who is sponsoring Gamescom creators, like, let me know. That'd be amazing. Anyway, okay, so Avalanche, Scale. I don't hear a lot about Scale anymore. That's it for gaming chains. That is it. Blockchain games, not a whole lot going on there. Gaming news, we did get a few stories there. The Minnesota Vikings have 2 new guy cheerleaders. Guys are not new to cheerleading, right? Like, there's been men, I should say. There's been men cheerleaders, or maybe if you're in high school, like boy cheerleaders, whatever. But typically they are there to help support the female cheerleaders by throwing them in the air and catching them and like manly cheerleading things. Now we've got guys parading around like women cheerleaders. I don't know, like some people might have a problem with that. Some people might have a problem with it. It's like, where do you draw the line? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I understand, but at the same time, I'm like, maybe it should just be girls. Like, it's always been girls. Like, I'm not about, like, it's not really about taking away rights, but it's about, like, it's just weird, kind of in a way. Kind of, I could see if they were, like, the ones that were, like, throwing the girls up and catching them and, like, you know, all of that stuff and, like, helping out with the tricks and everything. But they're, like, parading around, like, the girl cheerleaders. So, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I'm probably going to get canceled for that, but whatever. I'm already canceled. It doesn't even fucking matter. Immutable opens its crypto rewards for Web2 games. Yes. We know. All right, let's see what's going on with the actual news. Let's hydrate first, though. I need to drink the rest of my electrolyte solution. Because when you do keto, your body, like the electrolytes, you need more electrolytes when you're on keto. This is homemade Gatorade, basically. Almost there. Is that weird? Sorry. I haven't like drank anything. Like I have to like chug it, and I didn't want to Napoleon Dynamite style it. You know when he does the Kool-Aid and he's like, he like drinks it all. Okay, now we're gonna do like half of this, like just that much. Join me in hydration. Okay. That's amazing. Now we're ready. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. What's going on with the boomer news? Anything exciting? I don't even know who the fuck that is. Okay. I really want like the good AI news. The aggressive pace of AI investments is significantly impacting venture firms' dry powder. Ooh. Dry powder fell from 297 billion in 2023 to 221 billion in the first half of this year. What does that mean? Does that mean that they're just like buying things up? I mean, that's good, right? That's what dry powder is for. I don't know. U.S. inflation remains at 2.7%. Yeah, we feel it. We fucking feel it. Every single day I see something new where it's like houses and student loans and like people just like working to like for nothing. Not for nothing, but just for like an apartment. And it's like sad. We definitely feel inflation. But you know what? Bitcoin fixes inflation, kind of. Kelly Clarkson, first wife speaks out. Okay. U.S. CPI numbers are out. I want like a better breakdown. Let's look at Grok. What does... How at? Let's go, Grok. Overall CPI, the Consumer Price Index, rose 0.2 month over month in July, down from a 0.3 increase in June. Year over year, it increased by 2.7. Isn't that what they just said about inflation? 2.7. Core CPI, excluding food and energy, increased. Okay, but what does it mean? These numbers indicate steady overall inflation, but rising core inflation driven by tariffs and specific sectors with declining gas and grocery prices. Grocery prices are not getting cheaper. I don't know where the fuck it's getting its information from, but where I live, grocery prices are not declining at all. No, sir. Anyway. Okay, CPI is out. Sam Altman is both right and wrong. Did you guys see the... Elon is currently at war with Sam Altman. That's not new. But also now Apple is getting thrown into the mix. He's always against somebody. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Okay, Anonymous, settle down. Inflation held steady last month with consumer prices rising 2.7% from a year ago. Damn. Did wages rise? Let's ask Roke. You know it hasn't. This guy on TikTok, I saw he did something where he was like, if minimum wage were to keep up with inflation, minimum wage would currently be at $33. Yeah, no. Yes, wages have been rising. Really? Normal wages increased by 3.4%. Where? Like, what? I don't think so. Posts on X also indicate that wages increased from 4.78% in June. General cost of living, the CPI data for July shows us the general cost of living rose. That's inflation. Driven by factors like shelter costs and medical care, though offset by declines in energy and flat food prices. The Social Security Administration has announced a 2.5 cost of living adjustment for 2025, reflecting these inflation trends. What does that mean? Does that mean if you're on Social Security, you get a little bit of a bump in the form of 2.5% for cost of living adjustment? I mean, that's okay, but they're only giving you 2.5% when inflation rose to 2.7, so that doesn't really like even out. In summary, wages have risen faster than inflation, improving purchasing power, while the general cost of living has increased steadily. Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't know. I mean, obviously, this has like more can like get more information than I can at a rapid pace, but I don't personally feel like as a living, working, breathing American that wages have kept up with the price of everything. But then again, I don't currently have a job, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not like the best person for that. Let's see. Okay, everything is going to be CPI now. Season 3 rewards playbook. Stake Magic Eden. Trade literally anything. Watch rewards pile up. Too lazy for step 2? Fine. Earn validator rewards. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I didn't even know. Did I know that they had an airdrop? I don't remember getting a Magic Eden airdrop. Maybe it's because I haven't really traded a whole lot. You know, since I got rugged so bad on other NFTs. You know. $4,400 ETH. This is like old ass news. Circle is actually developing their own blockchain. Yep. Grayscale launches Deep Book and Walrus Trust for exposure to deep and wall tokens. Two SUI protocols. What does that mean? Deep Book and Walrus Trusts for exposure to deep. What does all of that mean? Two new trusts for Deep and Wall. The native tokens of the Deep Book and Walrus protocols on the SUI blockchain are ranked 226 and 168 by market capitalization. Let's look at that. Deep Book. It's up 13 motherfucking. Whoa. That's up 26%. I'm just still not used to seeing everything in the green. So it's like when something is up like more than like 5%, I'm still like, wow. Unless it's like a shit coin that someone's pumping, you know? Holy shit. In 24 hours. Okay, so I guess that news is bullish. Would have been good to know. Dang. What was the other one? Walrus. Walrus protocol. What is up with you? This one is only up 5.6%. So I wonder why this one is only up 5% when the other one was up so much more. It's a decentralized data storage protocol application development platform designed to enable apps to publish, read, and program large data files and rich media content, including videos, images, and audio. Leverages move-based smart contracts to manage both on and off-chain data seamlessly. Developed by Web3 infrastructure experts Miston Labs, Walrus signifies a significant advancement in decentralized data storage solutions. That's actually pretty cool. Let's look at Walrus. Do more with your data. Oh, colors. That's so pretty. Okay, that's not what we're here for. I feel like I've heard of that before, but like a longest time ago. Damn it. I missed out. That's where my generational wealth could have came from, you guys. Fucking Walrus. Who uses it? Is it used for gaming or just like data storage? Presentation contracts. Real apps. Linera, Talus, and Plume. Asset back data. Used. You could stake it. Oh, they're on everything. Buy it. Stake it. Stake it for the consensus. Do it for the consensus, you guys. Explore the Walrus ecosystem. Righty. Okay. Oh, pudgy penguins. Oh, I didn't know that. Projects now live on Walrus. Projects built on these L1s benefit from Walrus's power. Pudgy Penguins is built on that? Tusky, Open Gradient, Decrypt, Linera, One Champion, Clanosaurs. Am I the first? Like, did you guys know about this? I did not know about this. Like I said, I think I heard about it, but I like kind of just like brushed it off a little bit. But, okay, so that might be worth looking into. I mean, they have some pretty big players. PudgyPenguins.com. PudgyPenguins. Yay! Wee. I actually bought my Pudgy Penguin in the background. I bought him on the website back in the day. It's been a while. Like a while. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I dived a little bit deeper into that. Wait, those are Sue protocols, but Pudgy Penguins is abstract, right? The dots are not fully connecting. How to save a smart home company. Yep. 40 million worth of ETH shorts liquidated in the past 60 minutes. Holy shit. That's crazy. That is insanity. I guess I missed out on that. Damn. Aether. Bullish on Aether. I already said that, but I am. I don't care. What? What is quantum spookiness? We are really leveling up the knowledge today. Could we get quantum spookiness even without entanglement? This sounds like particles of light traveling through a maze of devices seem to have passed a famous test for entanglement without being entangled at all. Is this physics? A fresh look at what makes the quantum world so strange. Oh, that's paywall. By quantum mechanics or a set of more traditional theories, the key difference is quantum theory includes non-locality or effects that can span any distance, even very large ones. Okay. My go-to research assistant. Okay, Grok. I think that's what it would apply to. Quantum computing, perhaps. Spooky action at a distance. Untangled photons violated Bell's inequality, demonstrating non-local correlations typically associated with entanglement. What is entanglement? I think I need to like back it up. What is entanglement? Okay, so while that's researching, computational resources, quantum systems, quantum communication and cryptography. Non-locality without entanglement could streamline quantum communication protocols like quantum key distribution, current QKD systems, such as those using entangled photons, are complex and research intensive. If indistinguishability can replicate non-local efforts, it might lead to simpler, more efficient, secure communication systems. Okay, so in quantum entanglement is a phenomenon where two or more particles become linked in such a way that their quantum states are interdependent. So they get fused together. No matter how far, no matter how far apart they are. That's interesting. You'd think they have to be like close to each other or something. When particles are entangled, measuring one particle property, instantly determines. Okay. There's your quantum computing knowledge for the day, you guys. GG. It's interesting though. Quantum computing is a whole I don't know. I do not know, obviously. Bitcoin volatility is collapsing. Historically, that's when explosive moves follow. Crazy. It's time for lunch. It's time for lunch, but we're gonna wait a little bit. Today for lunch, I think I'm going to make I bought some lettuce so I can make wraps. I think I'm going to make a tuna wrap. I think that would be really good. I don't want the tuna to go bad. Or not the tuna, the lettuce to go bad. U.S. core inflation jumps to 5-month high as Ethereum hits 4.4K. Wait, what did that say? China orders tech companies, including ByteDance, which is basically TikTok, Alibaba, and Tencent to suspend NVIDIA chip purchases due to security concerns. Maybe AMD is. I feel like I keep hearing about this and AMD is going to be the answer. What is the price of AMD right now? I don't even know where to look at stock prices. Probably just Google it. Current price of AMD stock. If Kathy Woods is buying it up, and if it's going to have an effect, like the tariffs are going to have an effect on it. I hear Trump talking about it. And they are boycotting NVIDIA, not boycotting, to suspend, essentially, I guess. Yeah, boycott. Okay. If they're suspending NVIDIA, then who is the next biggest chip processor, you guys? AMD. Is AMD about to motherfucking skyrocket? It's currently at $173.80 in one day. It's up 1.53. No, it's up 0.89%. In 1 week, it's down. Okay, so there's a little bit of a dip. Oh, in 1 month, it's up 21%. Holy shit. I guess we missed the boat, guys. But, I mean, it could. In 3 months, it's up 60% almost. Damn. Damn. The high today, low today, 52-week high. Up. Chicken Jockey said it will definitely go up more. Interesting. So Chicken Jockey, you're bullish on AMD. I'm beginning to kind of be like bullish on it too. Just because I keep hearing like Kathy Woods buying it. They're boycotting it in China. So let's go AMD. Let's fucking go. None of this is financial advice, you guys. This is just me sleuthing through the news, trying to find gems and trying to find things to be fucking bullish on. So could be a good play. We'll see. Although I don't really do that great with stocks, but I think it's more of like a long-term hold type thing. But yeah. Yeah, Chicken Jockey, let me know. Like, why are you bullish on AMD? What do you think? Give me the details. Give me what you got. That is interesting, though. Because obviously, ByteDance, aka TikTok, they need chips. Like, they need compute for all of the servers. Tencent. Did you try crypto? Oh, yeah. You could say that. Yeah, I am actually very much into crypto. I even have CoinGecko up right now because BlackRock, is that who it was? Grayscale. Grayscale actually launched a trust for something called Deep Book, which is deep, and Walrus. Wall. So they launched trust for that. And so I was looking into what exactly Wall touches because Wall is only up 5.6%, but Deep, if it'll come up on here, Deep Book was actually up 12%. So I was like, well, why is Deep Book up 12%, but Wall is only up 5.6%? Could this be a potential opportunity? Maybe it's going to go up to 12% too. And I mean, that's like not a bad return, 6%, which is a fucking hell of a lot than my stocks are doing right now. So then I was looking into what exactly Walrus is, and it turns out, which I kind of like knew this before, but I knew it, I saw it, but I forgot about it. But it's actually like Pudgy Penguins, Tusky, Open Gradient, One, Decrypt, Linera, Cleanosaurs. So they've actually got a pretty good book, a pretty good start of things that are building on Walrus. So I think this, their current ecosystem, coupled with the fact that it's going to be in the Grayscale Trust, could be bullish, or maybe it's, buy the rumor, sell the news type thing. Like, I'm not really sure on that. But to answer your question, long story short, did you try crypto? Yes. Been in crypto for a little while. But are you in crypto too? I assume that you are. Let's see. U.S. core inflation. Okay, yeah. We heard that. We did that. Wait, what? AI doesn't just open the door to possibly replace the iPhone. It seriously threatens Tim Cook's ethos around user privacy. Oh my goodness. Not Tim Cook. Not Tim Cook. You don't want to piss him off. He'll shut everything down. He'll shut everything down. He'll take away all the apps. Chicken Jockey. Yeah, but I quit after losing everything on that crash. Oh, which crash? Yeah. The 27, the big crash of 2017, the big crash of, what was it, 2021? Yeah, it's taken a little while to come back. Yeah, I hear you. I used to like dabble in like meme coins and shit coins and like be in the trenches and everything like that. And so I would say that I lost quite a bit as well. But other things that I've had conviction in, like actual conviction, those are not doing too bad. You know, they're up. Markets are green right now, which is great. I had everything in Bitcoin and I panicked sell after it dropped. Oh no. Aw. Yeah, that's sad. I I keep hearing like, well, one of the things that I heard that like really resonated with me, especially if you look at like Michael Saylor and now in all of these like institutional companies and the ETFs and everything like that. Maybe a little bit of retail, but when you when you sell your Bitcoin, somebody else is right there to scoop it up. Like, bam. Not financial advice, but yeah. So I'm sorry that you sold it. I've, bought things with my Bitcoin, like ordinals and stuff like that. Had to like sell a little bit of Bitcoin just to like get by sometimes. And so I wish that I had like DCA or dollar cost average, like $5 a day into Bitcoin, but I didn't. But you know what? I think that we are still pretty early, to be honest with you. A lot of people say that, but I was actually at a job fair earlier this month, and I was asking a company that was there. Who was it? It was a bank. It was a bank that like had just like recently said that they were getting into blockchain, or they had like a blockchain division. So I was asking them like about that, and the guy next to me heard me talking about crypto, because I asked them like blockchain crypto, like what positions are open, da 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 da. I was just curious. And the guy next to me was like, oh, you know about crypto? And I was like, yeah, a little bit. I didn't tell him my whole history and everything like that. Like, I'm actually like pretty knowledgeable about it. And he was like, oh, I've got this. He said like this like really old coin, like an 1842 coin. And I really wanted to get it appraised. Like, who should I go to? And I was like, cryptocurrency is not the same as like your old ass coins. But yeah, so I think we're still early, but that's just me. That is just me. I mean, the price keeps going up, especially with Ethereum. Now Bitcoin is at 119,000. So yeah, number go up. It's the scarcest monetary asset in the world. That's bullish. It's deflationary. That's bullish. Do you pay these things called taxes? I feel like they're pretty overrated, to be honest. I never paid them. Yes, I pay my taxes. I am a Capricorn, and we are by nature very like by the book. We are ball busters. We follow the rules. So as a Capricorn, yes, I absolutely pay my taxes. I do not want to get in trouble. The last thing I want to do is like end up in jail because I didn't pay my taxes. Like, that would be absolutely horrible. So yeah. I would encourage everybody, as horrible as it is, as horrible as it feels, as much of a ding as you take. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what else is going on. Taylor Swift Easter egg hints at who may have produced. I don't even know what that means. Life of a Showgirl. I have no idea what the fuck that means. I don't know. God, I'm like 5 hours behind in the news. Gotta go through kind of quick. Coinage. If you watch mainstream media coverage of Bitcoin, you would think we're still in 2018. Oh. Okay. Are we still in 2018? I don't think so. I don't think so. Partner director at Ripple. What is Ripple? I know that it was like super up because their lawsuit ended. Not bad. 9.2% in 7 days. That's pretty good. Ripple is a rippin'. Continues. Stripe is building a blockchain. Stripe and then Circle announced that they are building their own blockchain as well. And Circle. Although I'm not really sure why they're building their own blockchains. I mean, probably just like a control issue. You know what I'm saying? But they could use something like Avalanche. And they could have their own L1. They could. Oh, God. Trump's going to sue Powell. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Airplane crashes. I don't like to read about that. HYBE Latin America. I think I'm going to stream games tonight, which is actually very different than this. I don't know what I'm going to stream yet, though. We'll see. That'll probably be around like 6 or 7 p.m. Central. Ooh, here we go. Kathy Wood says ARK's bull case for Bitcoin is still well over 1 million in 5 years. I think the much bigger force right now is it's the gateway into digital assets for institutions and the really substitute for gold as a store of value. 100% Kathy. Absolutely. Spirit Airlines, go to hell. Fuck off, Spirit Airlines. Same with Frontier. I hate those fuckers. Nothing but bad experiences on the cheapest fucking airlines. Like, you get what you pay for sure. Oh, I can't read that. That's sick. Sick motherfuckers. We talked about that too. We talked about the sick motherfuckers out there. Let's see. Ancient humans with the brains 1/3 of the size of our own buried their dead. Then our species may be less special than we thought. Interesting. 75% of employees will work with artificial intelligence, but not for it. That's cool. Chain link. I love a link. Stinky linky. My stinky linky chain link. I love chain link is the great oracle. The greatest oracle that ever was and ever will be. Chain link. Stinky link. Okay, let's go. I love chain link. I've always been a huge fan of chain link, honestly. Ooh, look at that. Look at that discount. Look at that discount. Let's go. That's just in 1 year, too. You could have got it at $13. You could have got it at $10, $11. What's the all-time high of Chainlink? Whoa, holy fuck. $49. So, do you guys think that Chainlink is going to hit its all-time high again? Like, do you really think it's going to? Because if you do, look at the price now. $23. That's a 2x. Not bad. I always like to look at that. Like, what is the price now? What is the all-time high? If they're still like delivering and building, which Chainlink obviously is. I think it's not, my personal opinion, I think it's not only going to go to its all-time high again. I think it's just going to fucking rocket. I mean, I listened to IRL talk. Sergi he wasn't even on a panel. Like, he is a star of the show. Like, it was at Consensus in Austin, I think 2 years ago. And all of like the institutional like names that he was dropping, and how Chainlink really is behind the scenes of everything. Avalanche is too. I think a lot of people associate Avalanche with gaming, especially a lot of people that I'm in network with because we are gamers. But I think that, yeah, a lot of people don't associate Avalanche with that, but Avalanche actually has their hands in a lot of things, especially institutional. I wouldn't bet against them. I wouldn't bet against Chainlink, and I would not bet against Avalanche. No motherfucking way. Let's see. Here we go. Circle to launch their own blockchain as well. There's actually a lot of shit that's happening today, you guys. Holy fuck. And I'm behind. I need to go into like strictly crypto news and like get out the boomer stuff. ETHZilla stocks jumps over 90% as Peter Thiel takes stake in the company. Whoa, missed that one too. I missed that one too. All right, you guys, I'm going to need to wrap it up. A, I need to eat. B, I need to stand up and move around a little bit. I've been sitting for 2 hours now, and that is not good. Sitting for too long is the new smoking. And since this is the new me, the new healthy me, I pay attention to shit like that. Like, it's not good to sit for 2 hours. Okay, here's the last rant that I will go on. Okay, the last rant that I will go on before I end the stream is, I kind of have a problem with people saying like, I'm so locked in, or if you're not locked in, then what the fuck are you doing? Or basically like making people feel bad for not like being like locked in and in the trenches like 24/7 and this and that, and like, you only live once, and you know, we're in a bull market, like you need to be at your computer at all times. Like, I can tell you firsthand that I was one of those people who was locked in. I was in the trenches. I was thinking like, especially with like, you know, being like reporting news and reporting gaming news, and like, you know, being like culture, I wouldn't say like I'm a culture expert, but I think that in order to know what the fuck is going on with the culture of the space, you have to know what's going on, right? And obviously, like, you can see like all of the news that is happening and how fast it all comes in across all sectors, across like boomer news, crypto news, gaming news, Web3 gaming news, like gaming chains. In order to like pay attention to the culture, you have to kind of be in all of that, and it all like goes so fast. And so I was in this mentality, like, if I am not 100% locked in like for most of the day, then I'm gonna miss out. And as a very competitive person, it's very important for me to know what the fuck is going on and to be like considered, you know, semi-expert. I don't know how I rate like next to some other people, but because I cover a lot of things, right? So it's hard. But at any rate, so like I was like locked in and not leaving my desk and eating bad because it was more convenient, and I was addicted to like carbs and sugar, and obviously I'm addicted to dopamine and all of that. But it's not good. It's not good. It's not good to be locked in. Like, it is not okay to like not go the fuck outside. Like, whoever is like making people feel bad for not being like locked in and like not touching grass and everything like that, like, go ahead and just go fuck yourself. Like, stop telling people to like lock in, and like, you know, you're gonna miss shit if like you're not locked in, and you're gonna miss out on generational wealth and everything like that. Well, guess what? You know what? People might miss out on generational wealth, but they're also gonna be fucking dead because people just sit at their computers for like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. They don't go outside. Sunlight is actually like completely vital. Like, people need to get off their ass and like go to the gym. People need to go for walks. They need to like do all of these things. Like, all of that should be coupled with being locked, like that should be a part of being locked in. Like you're not really locked in until you're locked into like your physical and your mental health as well. Because what is it going to matter if your health declines so bad that you get into a spot where like you can't reverse it? You know what I'm saying? Like luckily the health issues that I have now, because of being so fucking locked in and so afraid of like missing shit and not being on top of shit and like falling behind and everything like that, like the damage that I did to myself is reversible. And so like I am lucky, but I think about like some people who are probably in a worse boat than I am, or who yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't like that. Like, I wish that we would do better as an industry and as like degens and everything like that, just to be healthier. Because really, honestly, like, what good is it if you're going to be dead in a couple years because your fucking arteries are clogged and, you know, like what, whatever else. You guys, you know what I'm saying. Health is wealth, definitely. So with that, I'm going to get up off of my ass for a little bit. I'm going to chug some water. I'm going to drink a fiber drink before I make a very healthy, nutritious lunch. And then probably going to record some stuff. And then, like I said, I might stream later before I go for my nightly walk. So with that, you guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for sleuthing through the news with me. If you are there's foodies and there's newsies, and us newsies like to know what's going on at all times. So I appreciate you guys being here with me. If you have not already, and if you've been watching, like, make sure that you subscribe and like and comment and all of that stuff. I appreciate you guys. And I will talk to you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.